Hi Gemini, and welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a good day, and we're gonna hopefully get into some really good messages here from Source. I wanted to let you know we're gonna start this reading with the Yin Yang Oracle, and I have a few Oracle decks that I may or may not choose from: Elemental Energies, Money Moves, and our Money Maker, and Tea Leaf. And then we're gonna close the reading and get to the meat of it with tarot, Rider-Waite Smith. Okay. All right. Let's go. Sun, Moon, and Rising, Gemini, the Lovers. That's your major arcana. All right. What do we have? Okay, and those two, they kind of just right there. See what we got. Going crazy. Lots of messages for you. Spirit guides are giving you assistance. Pay attention to your hunch, your intuition. Your spirit guides have been close to you recently. For some reason, we're going to unfold that story here in a second, but divine guidance is here for you, as well as signs of synchronicity. So look for numbers, look for synchronicity, as well as a guardian angel providing protection. This is you're recently going through this, and Spirit is asking you to release and purge, surrender, emotional release, clearing, and walking away. This is to release. So you're getting guidance through your spirit guides to move into this release and purge and surrender of all of the lessons you've learned, the trauma you've been through, the hurt and the pain and the love and the happiness. Everything that you've been through shapes who you are now. And so this Spirit is calling you to release those old feelings and try to work on ways to cope better and face your fears without it impacting your life. Like, this has been something heavy that has impacted your life recently, and it's calling for a renewal. It's a renewal and a spark. New life, fresh starts, reju reju rejuvenation, healing after crisis, and sacral chakra. So this is really telling you to work on your sacral chakra, but you're going through a renewal. You've got a spark that's really lighting the path for you, to give you more motivation and ambition to keep going, because you have a new life and a fresh start, and you're healing. So this is what you're moving into. Your spirit guides are working with you. You're releasing and purging this, um, the emotions tied to the trauma or triggers that you need to surrender to, um, because you are moving into a renewal. The South Node is your comfort tone. Resistance, fear of the new, clinging to old ways or situations. You know, the South Node is not, you're in a South Node comfort zone right now because you've been in it so long, you don't even sometimes realize that it is not normal. You know, like, it's not, this is not normal, but you're in a comfort zone because it has become your new normal. But this is fear of the new, clinging to old ways. Your spirit guides are calling you to come out of this so that you can start fresh and renew your spirit, your relationships, your life, and get ready for that spark that's getting ready to hit, that's leading you to a whole new world outside this pain that you've been in. And just harmony and triggers. Just spoke about that. Didn't see this card, you guys. Um, I need glasses. So it's really hard for me to see and read sideways or upside down without my glasses. So I did not see this, but it talks about disharmony in relationships, conflict, competition, arguments, harsh communication, and this is causing major triggers in your life. So this is something that you have uncovered by purging and releasing things. You've realized this is something that triggers you, and there's reasons behind it. But right now, it's Spirit's telling you to focus more on um, addressing it, being aware of it, and addressing it, and putting it in the bin of the bin of letting go. That you're going to release and not keep in your forefront. And your third eye is clouded through all of this that has been, you can't see clearly when it's cluttered with a bunch of trauma and pain and sorrow. And so Jupiter, again, action, expansion, growth, pursuing passions, adventure, new opportunities, and fortune. This is your future. This is your immediate future. This is coming, and it's going to come out of nowhere. It's a new life for you. This is could be a windfall. Definitely getting that. Let's get into the elemental energies. I wanted to thank you all while we're in the midst of this reading. I want to thank you for supporting me and for subscribing, also for liking and commenting. I really appreciate it, and I just wanted to say that. And also, I would like your opinion. Some of my readings are shorter than others. It just unfolds that way. But I want to hear from you. Would you rather have a 30-minute video, or would you rather have like a 15-minute video or a 20-minute video? Just curious if you would stick around for a 30-minute. Just let me know in the comment section. I would appreciate it very much. All right, and don't forget to subscribe if you don't mind. It's free. All right, and you can take off the notifications just to let you know. Thank you. All right, I'm being goofy. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, red, red. There, I'm seeing the color red, really bright red. Not a dark maroon, but like a bright red, like an apple red. This may be your favorite color, maybe. Or, and I keep going back to this disharmony card, like red, red, red. It's like fire, like someone is seeing red. I don't know if it's you or the person you're with that's causing all of this disharmony. This relationship is causing you a lot of disharmony. It's triggering you in a big way. There's a lot of competition and jealousy. Um, just really mean things have been said. It's like this person sees red and they just go off, and you can't keep absorbing that anymore. You have to purge it, or you're never going to see a renewal. You're not going to see all this good luck and, you know, growth and adventure and opportunities and all of that. You're not going to see any of that. All right, let's keep going. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. One just okay. It's a big deck, so I'll get more. But I thought one had flipped out on the deck. Okay. Okay, guys, it's enough now. I have small hands, so I can't hold on to these big decks. Everything just flies out. But that's cool. That's all good. All right. This one fell out first, and then this one, I think. Wow, we have a lot of these elemental energy. Okay. All right, so I'm not going to keep you guys here forever. So we have Mystic Mist. Walk through the Mystic Mist where unseen forces guide and protect your journey. This is the South Node you just recently came out of that your spirit guides are working with you on. It's all about walking through the mist. It may look like you can't see, but you will be able to see along the path. You may not have seen some of these spirit guides or felt them, their presence, but they're here and they're here to protect you. Inferior echoes. Listen to inferior echoes resonating with the celestial and spiritual energies that surround you. So you're really, once you get through unfolding and unearthing the triggers and getting them out of the way, you're starting to really hear this. This echo resonating with your spiritual energies. It's wonderful stuff. And oceanic omens decode oceanic or oceanic, I think, omens, recognizing the messages and guidance of the wave spring. Another thing you're getting in tune with, and that is um, water, air, and fire. Canyon connection, whispers on the breeze, quicksilver accountability, moonlit, meadows, elemental balance, celestial currents. So much going on here. Vibrant vortex. Golly. All right, this is a lot. So essentially, there's a lot of fire energy here. Um, Gemini, I know you're air, so you're fanning the fire and just making the fire bigger right now. But what I feel like Spirit is leading you to do is to, and there's a lot of air energy too, um, intuition, following your intuition, listening to listening to nature, instead of assuming that something is a bad situation before you jump the gun. Just take a second, unless it's an imminent situation where your safety is at risk. Take a minute and um, look at the situation with and ask yourself, what I can handle anything that comes my way, and I need I'll something really cool is going to come out of this situation. And when you start it with that, you start looking at the situation, like for instance, fire. Um, well, let's look at this elemental balance, where earth, air, fire, and water are in complete balance. It's like you're harmonizing the energies yourself, and you're transmuting or alchemizing what you might see as a there's earth energy too. All the elements are involved. The oceanic omens, okay, that's water. Uh, yeah, a lot of water and fire. Yeah, a lot of air. So, anyway, this is telling you to focus on the immediate, the steps right in front of you versus how you're going to be after 5 flights of steps. Like, instead of that, just focus right now on what's in front of you and in the moment, be more mindful, be very aware of nature, and if anything is trying to tell you something, just walk outside and if you can, take a walk or just be in the sun for a minute and see if something speaks to you. You never know. Nature has a very weird way of speaking to me anyway. I was just outside, and I have a lot of birds in my yard, and all kinds of birds, including hawks and sparrows and robins. They like to go out and with spring and the grass growing there, and I'm in the south, so they're all looking for worms and insects and things to feed their nest. And I'm used to all kinds of birds, including crows and blue jays and cardinals. By the way, I do have both in my backyard trees. But I was out there and I just heard this, And I just saw this enormous bird drop down and pick up a bird, and it just I don't remember where it went after that, because all the birds just went crazy and they were flying away. And I was like, wow, that is, I mean, that's that's crazy. I've had an owl do that before, and it touched my neighbor's head. It flew down at dusk and tapped her on the head and kept going into a tree across the street. We were flipped out. But anyway, but yeah, so I mean, you never know what's going to speak to you out, like when outside, when that bird of prey, came right over my head and swooped up. I told my husband, and he's like, "Oh, that's so cool." Hawks are they can see things from so far away. They can detect things, even things that are underground like moles. So he said he thought it was a hawk, and I'm like, I'm so scared. He's like, no, they're not gonna come after a human. They're gonna go after something they've been stalking. And so I'm like, okay, good. So it's like now I have a different perspective about hawks. I'm not scared of them like I was, because that owl, and this was 25 years ago, and that owl came down on her. I mean, this was a very metropolitan statistical area, very large city, and even back then it was huge. And it was very. I was living in the city, so the lots were very small, so we were all really close, and the trees were all on top of us. And as far as a canopy of trees, like, we didn't really see the sun much in the summertime because we were so shaded by these old oak trees. But yeah, so I mean, that owl, so I'm scared of birds of prey. And he's like, oh no, that's really cool. Like, I look at it as protection. I'm like, okay, now I see it as more of a protector instead of preying on me. All right, so because I have to rant and rave on a soapbox of, I don't know, 15 cards, 10 cards that came out for you guys, Gemini. But after all that, I'm going to try to keep it as quick as I can. But yeah, this is a really big spiritual journey for you. But you have the support you need to move into this release and renewal, despite the disharmony and the conflict that's going on right now in your relationships. So we have a new beginning and the wrong decision. Think before you act. You will start a new job in life. You'll start a new job in life, a clean sweep makeover. Hit the reset button. I love this. New beginnings for you. Wow, this is what you're getting into, this renewal period in your life right now, and you're about to go into an even further elevated vibration with Jupiter and renewal, and just all four elements are coming into balance. So this is a wonderful place for you to be with this new beginning you're working on right now, and transforming your life. Wrong decision, though. Be careful. Think before you act, and reckless behavior can lead to bad consequences. So don't make impulsive decisions to do anything reckless, because it may come back and backfire on you. And you're on a really good course right now, Gemini. Don't mess it up. I mean, just don't. Just, if something comes up in your current situation right now that you're questioning, don't do it. Think about it. Just, that's all I'm asking. All right, let's get on with this reading for Gemini. Sun, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Money Tree. Love it. Money Tree. Enjoy your wealth. Oh my God, dreams come true. You will get what you have long desired. This is about you and your spirit, your soul. And, money isn't everything, but it sure can buy you a BMW to get there. Um, but this is saying all your wishes are coming true. This is a wish fulfillment card. You'll get what you have long desired. Enjoy your wealth because you deserve it, Gemini. You deserve this. You worked very hard for it. You put yourself through a lot. You've really been in this awakening period for a long time, but it's all coming together now. You really are listening to your spirit guides and realizing you went through a lot and in the past, and you don't want to go back there. And they're giving you flashes of how bad it was in the past, so you can see clearly and move forward. Um, because this new beginning is such a great place for you. It is exactly what you need right now. Your spirit really is going through a lot, but you're about to release a lot of negative stuff from your past, and you're going to heal and work through that, and you're going to come out on top of your fortune, and you're going to see everything connect and everything, even moonlit meadows, just the little things you're going to notice more now. But you are coming into some money, like a money windfall or a inheritance, or money comes back to you from somebody that owed you money or something that you forgot about. Let's keep, oh gosh, the card on the bottom is winning. Go play the, no, I'm not going to tell anybody to go gamble. This says, sooner or later, luck comes to everyone. Don't spend everything at once. This was on the bottom of the deck after the money tree. The bottom of the deck after the money tree came out. Perfect fit. Ending the right path. Finding the right path. The fit with the soul. The ideal job. You're meant to be here. Oh my God, this is so cool. Like you've worked on yourself so much and you've set yourself up for a new life, a new job, maybe a new house, maybe a new everything because you have the money to do it. Maybe this job has given you a bunch of money up front to move or something, or maybe you're, I don't know, you're coming into some money tree winning and perfect fit. I mean, okay, we're gonna do, that doesn't belong there. That's a yin yang oracle, but let's see what it says. Self worth, high vibration, healing, unworthiness, expectations, and values. You are now have moved. This was meant for you because it was I put it in the wrong deck. This is the last oracle I used, the yin yang deck. But this is about you are moving into a higher vibration that's going to increase your self worth. So this new job is giving you more money, you're winning, but you're also renewing your spirit and renewing your pride and your integrity and your values and everything around you. You want to make sure you're surrounded by a lot of positive energy as much as possible. Life happens to all of us, and not everyone is expected to be positive all the time. That's called toxic positivity, when you expect someone to be positive all the time and you dismiss their feelings when they are having a bad feeling. When you dismiss it and turn it around and go, just be positive. That's not helping anybody, that's pushing your friends away. If you want to push somebody away, that's probably a good way to go. But this is not about that. This is about a high vibration. It's a wonderful feeling to get into a high vibration where things like that don't stick anymore. They just fall right off like Teflon. And this is where you are right now. I'm not going to do any more money maker. I'm going to go right into the tarot on this. This is great stuff. All right, Gemini. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gemini. Sun, moon, and rising. The chariot. That was on the inside when I cut it, and it was just down it fell out on the bottom. Okay, so this could be, this is you moving forward. This is a job and it's moving forward very fast. This is a chariot that is adorned with royal garments. The horse is adorned, or the sphinx, the yin and yang sphinx that's carrying the chariot, it's adorned as well. Everything has royalty all over it. And in the background, there's two palaces. This charioteer was also adorned with the best armor and the best of everything to look very regal and protect them and they're going to win because they have the best chariot. They have the Sphinx that are in balance. They have all of the weapons and the tools they need to move forward. This is you moving forward. Also, check your sun, moon, or check your moon, rising, Venus. This could be also a Cancer energy that could be coming into your life as well. All right, let's keep going with Gemini, sun, moon, and rising. Bringer of a love message. And castles in the air or daydreaming about love, or possibilities are all around you and you're having to choose something, or you're getting, I'm looking at this as more of distractions right now. Like, I do think that maybe you get online, maybe after the job that you get, you're going to start looking for people online or something. And there may be some that come, but they still have a lot to learn about love, no matter what their age is. So just remember that somebody who's so young that they haven't really lived a lot, and you're older than, like, say 40, and you want someone has the same interests as you, like someone who has lived like you have, and someone you can be friends with. It's like you're putting yourself out there, and that's great, but it's like, don't cloud up the environment so much that it distracts you. Let's keep going with, there's the Four of Swords. This is about rest, relaxation, meditation, working on getting better sleep, um, you know, yoga, anything you can to rest your mind. This is what the swords are calling you to do, is gain clarity through saying nothing, solitude, pulling back, and just withdrawing from people, and just really rest, rest your mind and your body. Gemini, sun, moon, and rising. We have the Eight of Pentacles, which is a lot of hard work. You're putting in a lot of hard work, and your work is paying off. I can promise you that. This is more about the spirit side of things in my third eye. And so these tarot cards are coming out to me as sort of a 5D part of the reading. Excuse me. So even though most of the time they seem to be 3D, but oracles are more 5D, this is it just keeps going. The same theme is still, to me, it's still continuing through the tarot with the cups and the chariot, and then suddenly take rest, but yet work. So I feel like the work is something you're doing really good at. You're not doing. You are really good at the work part. You're succeeding with that. You've got everything going for you: the money, the opportunities, the abundance, the perfect fit, which means maybe a perfect job fit, as well as it's the ideal job. Um, but you've got things clouding your vision at first. You're ready to go, but something stops you. Something pauses you mentally before you're able to continue with the same pace that you were in with the chariot. Something abruptly stopped you on your path, and now the spirit is saying rest before you move, because you you've got to collect yourself and balance yourself. So right now, it's saying work. You're really good at it, and this is actually helping you sort through your feelings and emotions around other issues. So focus on work, and it is going to give you a lot of money in return, as well as some other kind of form of money, winning. It just keeps coming up, winning, and wealth and perfect fit, and here's the Page of Pentacles. So we have two pages here. It's like a daughter, son of each suit. It's like these could be your children who are helping you along the way. One is helping you with love, and one is helping you with your job. Because I get family is supporting you, and this is one way that they're doing that. Okay. Someone's helping you sort through everything and do some of the maybe assistant type work for you so that you can balance yourself more, not spin your wheels with your job, because you don't want to do so much with your job that you don't have time to enjoy it either. And I don't see that happening. I see that your family and support, your friends, they're gonna help you so that you don't overdo it. They're gonna step up. All right, let's keep going with Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Page of Swords, another page. Okay, we have another page. This is this could be someone who, okay, now I'm feeling like it's either your children or it could be your coworkers because they're young and they're students, they're learning, and maybe you were hired as a supervisor. And these are the different personalities of the people that you supervise. We've got someone who's very compassionate and wants to help everybody. We have somebody else who's just all they want to do is work, 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 and make money. It's money, money, money. It's all about the money. And this one is all about clarity, creativity, intuition, focusing on communication. However, the way this page looks on this card is that they're pulling their sword back behind their ear, like they're drawing it before they approach something. And that makes me think. And there's birds, like a flock of birds, birds of a feather flock together. This is someone who's a gossiper. Let's keep going, Gemini. Okay, we have the Ten of Wands. You have just completed a journey, and this is the end of a cycle. This is the end of a cycle about growth and vitality, or a job, relationships, things like that. You've carried the burden too long already, and it's time for you to stop and let someone else do this. This is your old job. This is your old job. Yeah, it really it scattered you all over the place. And these are people that worked for you, and all you ever wanted was to have some rest. And you all you want is to calm the chaos. So I think what's happening here with this eight of pentacles is you're taking notes from things that you did in your last job that was overwhelming you, that you vowed that you would change in your next job. You're taking notes and you're making sure that you don't forget all of the things that you wanted to work on with your staff and your team, because that is, or with your coworkers. This is something, it's a lot of work energy, it's a lot of young people, and a heavy burden. Someone is supervising and carrying the load, and it's like you carried the load for them. You made excuses for them. It's almost like you didn't take charge enough. And this is something you have to work on. You have to really work on not becoming their friend, being a cool boss, and still leading the team. Excuse me, still leading the team while managing a productive and open and welcoming environment. So that's what your notes are going into this new job. Okay, the Fool. The Fool is starting a new journey. This is a great way to end this. The Fool is the start of the entire tarot deck. And this is about taking a risk, stepping into the leap of faith. This is, we're all on the Fool's journey, and our lives all intertwine with the tarot throughout the year. And it just so happens to land here right now. And this is saying you are ready to take the next step into this new journey. And I do strongly believe that it's about your job. I hope this resonates with you. I hope this helps you more than anything. Please let me know in the comments if it does resonate with you. And again, I'll say, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. You can click on the notification bell if you like, or you can turn it off. But either way, I do appreciate all of your support. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.